Hey there, women of God. So it's Dee Bryant again, and I want to welcome you to your complimentary mini coaching training session on how to take the next steps in order to launch your online business. Now, many of you are watching this training because either you reached out for a strategy session and I, told you that I couldn't offer you the kind of support that I think you really need in order to move you forward, or you happen to already be a part of my tribe and you get access to all kinds of free resources and stuff that I offer. But in any case, it doesn't matter how you arrived here. I pray that you find this information very valuable and very useful as you take the next steps to getting your business up and going, okay? So here's a couple things that we're going to talk about today on this mini training. We're going to talk about getting you very, very clear on who it is that you want to target and what they look like and all of those things, okay? We're also going to talk about how to price your services correctly, not to undercharge, not to give everything away for free, all right? And set it at a price that is authentic to you, authentic to your lifestyle, authentic to your business goals. And then we're also going to talk about sales skills, okay, and how critically important it is for you ladies to hone in on your sales skills, all right? We're also going to talk about your beliefs, and we're going to deep dive into what the business model canvas is and how it's going to help you in your business right now to take the next step so that you can get out there and start attracting people who need you and start earning money in your business, all right? So the very first part we're going to talk about really, really quickly to get that out of the way is getting clarity. Listen, who is already looking for your help? This is not the same thing as those people who might be interested in what it is that you do, who might think that what you're doing is very helpful, all right? You want to put your business, your service, your products in the front of people who are already looking for you. They are active on Google right now. They are active on the internet. They are actively seeking out remedies that you already possess. Okay. So then the number two part of that is, who do you love to work with? Who is it that lights you up? What kind of person is it that you absolutely love to share your gifts with? The ones that you love to be in the company of, okay? Write those characteristics down. And so then the other part is, who do you hate to work with? Who is it that brings your energy level down, who sucks you dry, who really just makes your business really, really tough? Ladies, what I'm saying to you guys is, when you think about number two and number three, I want you to understand that this is a business that you are creating. This does not have to be a business where you allow any and everybody who wants to work with you to be able to do that. So I'm giving you that permission there as well, all right? So then the fourth thing is, what steps do you have to take in order to serve them? What does your services require for you to do for them? If you are doing it for them, what are the steps that you have to take in order to deliver an outcome or a transformation for them? Or if you are actually coaching them, what are the steps that you actually take them through in order to help them to get where they want to go? Okay. So you want to think about these things and get really super clear on that. And so then the other part is to price your services right. Okay. So what do you want to earn in your business every month? Write that number down. And then I want you to think about, how many people can you serve each month without feeling overwhelmed? All right. And then I want you to consider, what is the value of the offer that you have? What is the value? What is the quantifiable amount that you or that your people would have to pay or experience or anything like that if they do not, take part of what it is that you offer, okay? So these are three critically components that you need to consider when you are pricing your services. If you are pricing your services without considering these three things, then you're doing it wrong, okay? So price your services right and do not be afraid of that number. So then the other part that I want you guys to really, really consider is that sales skills is a must. There is no way that you are in business and you don't know how to sell, okay? I know that there's all kinds of sales strategies and tactics that are pushy, that are salesy, makes you feel sleazy and all of these other things. But really, ladies, every business is in the business of sales, and you don't have to do it in a way that doesn't feel authentic to you, okay? Sales is simply having a conversation with someone, whether it is in person, whether it is on your registration page, whether it is on your landing page, whether it's in your email, whether it's in your on your Facebook page, however you decide to communicate with the people who need you. Sales is just a conversation. It is just an opportunity for you to open up the door and allow them to get whatever transformation, whatever outcome it is that you provide. And I'm telling you, sales is a skill, okay? It's just like typing, it's just like riding a bike, it's just like driving a car. It is a skill. And some of you who are just starting out, you don't have a sales skills. But some of you who have been at it a long time, you may not have sales skills. What I am saying to you is that if you don't have them, you can absolutely get it, okay? And so you want to look for any kind of training, any kind of services, any kinds of books that are written about the sales skills, okay? Especially those that are particular to your industry, all right? So you definitely want to do that. But I'm telling you, you cannot get an effective business if you do not have them. So I want you to research that. I want you to look into that. Find a mentor or a business coach that can really help you in sales and building up those skills. So I don't want you to overlook that. Okay, that is very, very important to you. And so then the other part of that is your beliefs. So many times, when we're stepping out into our businesses, we have all these stories about, oh my goodness, people aren't going to be able to afford me. Nobody's going to pay me for this, all of that, right? And one of the things I want you to think about is that your beliefs is going to make or break your business. So if you're coming into your business thinking, I can't do this, then I want you to switch that to thinking, how can I do this? All right. And then that's when, a lot of the ideas and the creativity is going to spark. And then so a lot of times we know that it's possible to make money in our business because we see other people who are probably doing it. But really, I want you to contend with, why is this possible for you? I want you to really, really sit with that and think through, why is this business possible for me? I know that it's possible for other people, but why is it possible for me? And then I want you to write through that. And then the other thing is, I want you to contend with the fears that you might have about spending or having abundance. All right. So as Christian women, a lot of us tend to come into our businesses or in anything else in our lives, and we have all of these beliefs around money. Money is evil. If you have a lot of it, it means that you're bad. It means that you have to do something bad for your money and all of these other things. I want you to start thinking about those beliefs that you might be holding on to. These are the very cornerstones of why a lot of people don't find success in their business. All right. And so then the very last thing that I want to leave you with is the business model canvas. Now you'll be able to download a copy of the business model canvas right below this video, all right? And it is a very extremely tested and true tool that a lot of entrepreneurs use. This is not something that I have created, but it definitely is something that I used when I was first starting out in my business and I was trying to put all of the pieces together. So I want you to utilize this business model canvas, use it for your own business. Start thinking about, who are those key partners? What are those key activities? What's my price point? What is this business going to cost me to start? It's going to help you to bring together all of those different areas of your business that you must consider. So I want you to use that, and I want you to utilize this very small training to kind of give you some direction on where you should be focusing. Because a lot of times what happens is, if I'm not able to help a woman, or they can't, enroll with me for whatever reason, if I do extend it to them, what tends to happen is they go back out and they start to chase these free webinars and things like that. And what I'm telling you is that if you master everything that I've shared with you in this training and inside the business model canvas, you'll be good to go. You'll be on your way. All right. So, ladies, I pray that this has been very helpful for you. I know that this is not very in depth. I know that I covered it at a very high level, but I feel like I've given you enough so that you know which directions your attention should be focused on. All right. So take what I'm giving you here, utilize it, put it to work. All right. And if you have an additional questions about this free mini coaching that I've given you, please go ahead and send me an email at support@womanuareloved.com. Now, I cannot guarantee that I'll be able to answer your questions in depth, but I will be able to at least point you to some additional resources that might be able to train you further, all right? And so, my sisters in Christ, understand that I am praying for you. If you've come into my sphere of influence, if you reached out for a breakthrough session, if you're in my Facebook group, if you're on my email list, if you're anywhere attached or connected with me in any kind of way, understand that I am praying for you. I may not know you by name, I may not know you personally, but I do know your story. I know that you are a woman with destiny on you and that you need all the pieces in order to pull this together so that you can keep moving forward. And believe that I am praying for you. I love you and I wish all the best for you in your business.